He takes care of you from the very beginning to the very end. Look at here I am, 10 years later.
He has such a beautiful, charming, calming demeanor, and within minutes, you trust him with your life.
Dr. Calabria's style is friendly and warm. It's his bedside manner. He allayed all my fears about the surgery. I would trust him with my children.
Yeah. His office staff is always more beautiful than, than anybody else. They're great and friendly and professional.
I had worked with him in the past a little bit with a teeny bit of Botox and a little Juvederm, and I don't like that done look. I just don't want to look done. And so when he told me about the one-stitch facelift, I said okay, and it was the right choice. I saw the result immediately. I just couldn't believe it. It was so fabulous. There was no downtime to speak of. I went out that night, picked my daughter up from school that day.
The type of work Dr. Calabria does is very, very natural. He just makes you look like a better you.
He knows what he's doing. He's the best at what he does.
He's talented. He's not going to make you look done. It's no pressure. He puts you completely at ease, and you actually feel good on the inside and you look good on the outside when you work with him.
Anti-aging specialists and plastic surgeons have now discovered other sources of stem cells, and they are currently being used for facelifts and facial rejuvenation. While this procedure does not have FDA approval in the U.S., my guest today, board-certified plastic and reconstructive surgeon Dr. Renato Calabria, is doing the procedure at both of his offices in Italy. He also practices in Beverly Hills and Rancho Mirage, California. Dr. Calabria is known around the world for his expertise and technical skills and has appeared on The Tyra Banks Show, VH1, the CBS News, and been featured in numerous magazines like Glamour, In Touch, and been named a top doc by Palm Springs Life magazine multiple times. He was also named one of the top 10 plastic surgeons in the United States by Ask Men magazine. We'll talk to Dr. Calabria next as Beautiful You starts right now. Dr. Calabria, welcome to Beautiful You.
Thank you. It's fun to be here.
Pleasure to have you here. Okay, doctor, as I just mentioned in the open of the show, you're doing the stem cell enhanced facelift. What does that involve exactly, and what are the benefits?
Well, stem cell facelift is one of those innovations that comes, I would say, every 20 to 30 years in plastic surgery.
Right.
Stem cell is taking the entire medical community by storm, meaning that it's a revolutionary technique and helps in heart surgery, in orthopedic surgery, and so we really don't know actually how far we're going to take this technique.
Right.
Nevertheless, yes, I did the first stem cell facelift in Europe, in Florence, about a month ago, and I'm very excited about it because the technology was born actually in United States, in California, out of UCLA and UCSD. And then since they're applying for FDA approval as we speak, we have been using it in Europe, which has been approved already.
So what would be the benefits then of doing the facelift and incorporating the stem cells as opposed to just a traditional facelift?
Well, again, we know that our fat contains stem cells, and therefore when we use the fat grafting in our facelift, we're already adding stem cell to our face.
Okay.
The stem cell facelift is a new technology which incorporates a device that will concentrate stem cell through a complicated enzymatic treatment. Therefore, if in your regular fat, there is a certain number of stem cell, in the stem cell facelift, they are concentrated up to 10 times as much.
Okay.
So what happens? Two things. One is the fat stays longer. One of the problems about fat grafting is obviously longevity.
Right.
And it seems to go away about at least 50% of the time. With stem cell facelift, the longevity is much longer. It's up to 80% of the time.
So you can kind of get that more fullness that
Exactly.
you need.
And also what it does is jumpstart your regenerating mechanism in your skin. So what it does, it jumpstart your own stem cell to reproduce collagen and elastin. And so this is really the solution that we were looking for many, many years to the facial rejuvenation. So I'm very excited about it.